Happy Monday, Jurors. What's up? It's Judge Shady again. I'll be right back real quick. Smash the like button.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Judge Shady Court gonna
Alright,
get a
so-
shout out.
Yo.
Happy New Year.
Chopper, what up?
Ray J in the building.
Like, I'm so dolo to where you never
Fair
expect me to
use
be down the street, so
commentary.
I'm just like, I can move through.
I gave out
I can
some
move
good
through everywhere.
advice
Actually, watch this.
for the holiday.
No drinking, Judge Shady Court. Damn, okay.
Judge Shady gave out some free advice. I like the side of Ray J.
Here to everybody.
Fair use commentary. Cool, calm, and collected. Hey, what's up? What's up, Johnny June? I see you. I do apologize because this live was supposed to be at 10 tonight, and I just looked at it and it said June 10th. Okay, I do apologize. What's up? Listen, I did a video earlier today in response to the reason why I'm here. Now, listen, I held you up tonight because the BET Awards is on, and DMV was around here representing A. Marie and Maya. Okay, it's a shame we ain't really got to see these artists, man. B2K, all of them just reunited. It was great. It was absolutely great. Okay, now what's up, Junior June? You finally caught one. This is a clear response. Now, you might not be aware of why I'm doing this video, but you'll understand it better by and by. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. I don't ask for much. Anyway, so earlier today, most of you guys, let's be clear. Everybody around here know me and AT2 is in an active war. Okay. So I'm redoing this video because I had a hell of a response earlier. Okay. It's still early, so I got to watch my words. You got to remind me, Joni. I have to watch my words. Y'all can come out the bushes. Okay. Come on out the bushes because it's safe over here. See, the judge, I go everywhere. And if I drop down and if I don't get a great a reception, you'll never see me again. Okay. Because see, one thing about the judge, she has her own kingdom and her own palace up round here. And the last time Judge Shady, aka Evie, aka Eve, aka whoever, Yvette. Okay, let's be clear. The last time I checked, the judge ain't never went round cheer and became nobody's personal cheerleader. Okay, what I'm saying about that is today on a panel that I decided to visit. Okay, I'm gonna break it down. And I'm gonna get y'all to understand. Okay, now that video that was done earlier, I had to ship it to members because some bobblehead probably was flagging me. Okay, you can't shut the judge up. Let's be clear, round chick. Okay, that's for the one good time. I forgot who requested that, but there you go. Let's be clear. Now, my heart and mind is pure right now, but we're gonna talk some game real quick. I'm gonna make those understand why Jill Shady is in her own lane and she's her own boss. Okay, she ain't never growed with a crew. In fact, ain't never in the judge's life. Never in my God-given blessed life, Lord have mercy, have I ever been able to be bought. Wait a minute. See, now this is the real G talking. Oh, yes, because I had to go over this video. Okay, the judge peep shade all day, and the judge see folks trying to play. But it ain't gonna happen like that. Because first of all, it has to be cost efficient for the judge. And if it don't make dollars, let's be clear, it ain't gonna make no type of sense. See, the judge ain't got $2 to give away over some bullshit. When I ain't minding my business and I try to use a little avenue and throw shade. This ain't what the judge do. And let me back it on up. What's up, Tati? Happy Monday to y'all. What's up? Now, the judge is really in her sound mind right now. Let's be clear. Most of y'all know me and AT2 is at war. I've been warning y'all. Y'all think I'm joking? Oh, yeah, the big round Pillsbury Bow puppet master, Pillsbury Dough boy puppet master. He tried it today. And see exactly, I'm going to tell y'all real quick exactly, then I'm going to let y'all get back to those BET Awards and these deadly gutter streets and how to shut ish down right when it begins. Yeah, that part. Let Let's start off with Mr. Self-proclaimed Godfather. And by the way, he's been ousted from the black tea sector, just in case, like I stated earlier, if anybody didn't get the mother memo. Stop, Maverick. Yes, let's be clear about a few things. I ain't gonna tarry too long or keep y'all too long around this mother, because I want to show y'all how unnecessary beef, even though I prefer chicken. Let's be clear around this mother. I wasn't born yesterday. Yes, indeed. We're going to talk about a few things. So AT2, Mr. Godfather, instead of him clicking my link like the punk that he is, in my own opinion, and I ain't never asked nobody to get on no bandwagon, what I've stated several times is let the judge handle her own battle, because that's what the judge do. That's what the judge do. Absolutely. That's what I do. I said what I said, and I stand 10 toes down. Now, one thing y'all know about the judge since she been on this ninja net, I ain't required nothing, okay? Nobody's been able to buy me under the geese of, let's be clear, let me go after so-and-so, okay? For a possible payday of $50K or more. Wait a minute. I'm responding to Miss Kim first. Yes, Miss Kim, you had questions when I was up around there. See, I decided to drop in your chat. You've been on my channel before, Miss Kim. And I was in the business of de-escalating whatever the hell was going on at the time. However, I've never disrespected you, ma'am. Absolutely. I understand you're a lion, but I'm a bull all day. Absolutely. Let me be clear about something, Kim. I was in your chat. I am an official AT2 troll because I feel like this. Me and his relationship, I don't owe an explanation to anybody. Everybody knows what AT2 character is, okay? You've experienced him around the Jaguar Right days and all that when you were going hard for a washed up singer under the geese of a big payday, right? This is what you said. But I can never recall Judge Shady fired up not one live. No God. Fired up not one live, ma'am, in conjunction of your business, okay? You burst onto the scene by way of Jaguar Right. Let's be clear around here. You said Jaguar Right made you do a lot of things, right? Ain't that what you said, Kim? So you had questions today while I wasn't on your panel, and I chose not to click your panel because I saw what AT2 was doing. He likes black women to have it out. He loves the fact that black women hate each other. He gets off on that. You know why? Because he ain't never had an ounce of respect for his mother, his aunt, and no other black female inspirational queen in his presence. Let's be clear, because I don't never remember ringing the alarm for no help. I never got in nobody's ish, and nobody's gonna get in mine unwarranted, because I don't do the same. I absolutely do not. I thought it was very shady of you, Kim, to regurgitate some stuff that you have absolutely nothing to do with. Absolutely. I have never fired up a live trying to figure out why did a Kim come around here and her first introduction on this free ninja net that I roll 24/7 solo dolo alone. Let's be clear. Other than my supporters and the people that really get me. Let's be clear, Miss Kim. I have never recalled firing up a live word about when you got up over there and said this is the reason you did that and this and that. And now you in a situation. Have I ever fired up a live? Oh, Miss Kimmy's in court. I don't got nothing to do with your business. And here's where I got a problem with you. I've never disrespected you. The first time I dropped down in your chat in a while to see if I may be welcome, I didn't come in there disrespectful. I came as an AT2 troll. He knows exactly what it is. But see, he played you like Jaguar Right played you. The only difference is AT2 is broke. He ain't got shit to give you. You feel me? And see, here's why it's a problem. Because you regurgitated some stuff from 3-4 years ago that you were nowhere in sight around and have absolutely nothing to do with. Okay? And let me be clear about JY. There was a friendship. Okay? Just like anybody else. It doesn't matter about color, sex, or creed with me. I am not the boss of him and nobody else. Y'all been running around here calling people monkeys, people out of their name, all kinds of stuff, right? I ain't fire up a lie, Miss Kim, talking about nobody's innocent children because you know why? I'm a boss, I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm an entrepreneur, and I run this court up over here. That's why I stay in my lane. Let's be clear. Let's be clear about that. I ain't never asked you. You sat there in your video with him today. Oh, I can give you the traction. I ain't asked nobody to do a daggone thing for me over here. If you rock with the judge, you rock with the judge. If you don't, you don't. What's up, Vibrant? It is, listen, ain't no skin off my back. Okay? Now, while I'm very busy, nobody, and I mean nobody, would get the opportunity to try to curry me, especially when I ain't come for you. AT2 was trying to Jaguar right you. And you're over there leading. Oh, and this is what I really have an issue with. You said in that video today, oh, the people were sending you paperwork or emails, whatever you alluded to, man. So what you're telling me, you're gathering info on me? Huh? The one that came through YouTube, let's be clear. I'm only being fair. And you can click this link if you like. Because AT2 and I situation ain't got nothing to do with you. You were nowhere around, ma'am. Absolutely nowhere around when me and that boy had issues. And let me tell you like this. This all I will give you. He started with me. Just like he said on your panel that I support whoever the heck I want to support. Let's be clear. AT2 and him and his 60K and 30 of it is a diabolical bots, because you can't tell me you at 60K subscribers, you wide back, and you can't clear what, 2K in your chat? It's the top dog. Kimmy, you said some things in that video that you did today. Here's how we're going to fix this. Because, see, you and I get down a lot the same. Okay? And like I said, it has to be cost efficient for me. All right? I got a lot going on. The judge is very busy. Let's be clear. I don't do a daggone thing for clout. I don't need your help and nobody else's help. I came around here without the assistance of a washed up singer that promised me a life that I can build for my goddamn self. Hello and goodbye. Let's be clear. Okay? I ain't put no goddamn rumor out. AT2 know what it is. Run the videos. See, this is the same situation him and I was in before. Everybody hit the live button. All loud and wrong. The judge don't owe none of y'all a goddamn thing. And I told you, AT2, you can't pick and choose how people fight back. You talking about ain't no beef, don't nobody watch me. See, you and I have different objectives on this ninja net. You run game and plays round here for a living. I've had to work since I was 13 years old, you bobblehead. Something you will never know about. Because you like handouts. And your jealousy, your envy, and hate is why you ain't nothing, Mr. AT2. What you got to show for your life? A YouTube channel? Motherfucker, you cleared 3K in your chat, then you check for me. Okay? I ain't the goddamn AT2 martyr of disrespect for women. When you disrespect me, that's when I step to you. Let's be clear. I have done nothing but support AT2, and he knows that. And let me say this because I said it in a previous video. You want to keep pissing me off? Keep trying to get me to repeat myself? Go through the videos. How about that? I have never in my life asked AT2 for nothing. Okay? I don't owe AT2 nothing. Because all y'all forgave him. Listen, you guys decided to go live about it. I don't fire up a live when you are beefing with so-and-so. So therefore, I don't owe none of y'all nothing. How about that? What's up, Maria? Shout out to all of you guys. Thank you, Vibrant, for always rocking with me. I told you I only got 2 mods. They come and go when they please. And I don't say nothing about it. I don't say jack about it. Oh, yeah. AT2 continuously called me out my name. So here's where we're going to go with that, sir. Because it would be wasteless for me to sue you because you don't have shit. Let's be clear, sir. You don't have nothing but your mouth. And all you've been allowed to do on this ninja net is degrade certain people that you don't like. Let's be clear. I have my own voice and I have my own channels. I have 2 channels. Hello. If I got a damn thing to say, Round Chi. Okay. If I'm going to get the content, it's going to be over here. But everybody knows I'm at war with AT2. And you fell for his game, Miss Kim. Because I can recall the time when he couldn't stand you up around there. Okay, when you was over there in your Jag glory days. Huh? I never got in your business, lady. Never. I don't owe you, AT2, and nobody else around here a daggone thing. I sure don't. I've never required you to get up here and share your business, your life. No, ma'am. But you're saying people are emailing you and this. Okay. See, now I can see it if I keep my grass cut. Here's where we go with this, Miss Kim. You ain't got to worry about saying me no more. See, I support everybody because I am a boss enough to know that I don't get in the mess. I am not a beef channel. Do you understand me? Because there's certain people that got nothing to lose on this ninja net. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. Not just quite yet. So I be very clear of the moves that I make. Okay? Now, I was listening to Kai earlier today. Shout out to King Kai. It's so good to see males round here doing their thing. See, that's a problem that AT2 has. Anybody that's trying, anybody that has an idea, he want to rain on that parade. And you know why I haven't grown to my potential? No, I don't have the time right now. Let's be clear. If I had the time to dedicate like you do, one lie after the other, you bot-bind bandit, let me tell you something. It's forever. You're going to learn to respect your parents. You're going to learn to respect your auntie and family members. You're going to learn to respect the women and queens of YouTube. No matter who forgave you, this is for life with us. Do you understand me? I don't get in it. Nobody personal one-on-one beef. Don't get in mine. Yeah, I respect your opinion. Abso-freaking-lutely. I will never go to people's channels to disrespect and this and that. I thought I made myself clear about that. AT2 says something in the end as well. So you want tea? Here's tea. I made no mistake about certain behind-the-scenes relationships and friendships that I have. He thought he was doing something. Oh, Kevin gave you a story. Sir, that's not the way it went, and you know that. Okay? What the ultimate goal for me was to give YouTube content creators an opportunity to break something that was absolutely happening. See, if I was selfish, my brother, I would never share the wealth or love. Everybody knows how I move on this ninja net. Nothing is required. Nothing. You give because you want to give. It's no pressure. I don't have to tap dance. I don't have to molly rock. Okay? Let's be clear on this mother. I don't do beef. I prefer chicken. Okay? That's how we going to curry that. Anything you need to know from JY, please reach out to him. Okay? You have a right to feel how you feel. You actively let me know. As a content creator, that been through the wire. And Judge Shady caught Miss Kim never fired up alive about all the stuff you had going on around there. See, I'm a real boss. And before I get into anybody's shit, a real boss gonna get her motherfucking coins off the top. Hello and goodbye. That's a mic drop right there. See, you and I are not the same. And let me tell you something, AT2. I know exactly what you're doing. It's not going to take me off your ass. Do you understand me? Because you don't get to control who I deal with. None of you do. Y'all sound real high schoolish. I forgive who I want and talk behind the scenes and move on. Why in the fuck am I going to sit here and have unnecessary beefs just to go live? YouTube ain't my motherfucking job. It's your job, AT2. See what set you can rep and get up and stab people in the back and try to beef for content and all this foolishness. I have a real fucking life. One that doesn't require me to take a leave of absence after a washed up singer and fucking tried to ruin me on this ninja net. Let's be clear. This is where we're going to go, Miss Kim. The little stuff you said, since you wanted more after I gave you in your chat, I wouldn't do this on your panel. AT2 know exactly what it is. That's why he refused to address me on his shit or come in mine. He been here before. But see, he's always moved like a snake, a jealous, envious snake. I ain't never been the kind of CC to get up on here and low rate certain people, especially people that ain't a beautiful 52 like me. I've always practiced de-escalation. You don't rock, just keep it pushing. But it's because of him and his antics, hating antics. Kai, you read him, oh my God, like you've known him all his life. He got mommy issues. Abso-freaking-lutely. And why I've supported you, because I've always wanted you to win. Mr. Bot Buyer, let's be clear. You and nobody else can define who I am at no time. I run my house up over here. You run your shit up over there. And Kim run her shit up over there. Okay? I ain't in no comparison. And I ain't open to beef. I don't do beef. I do chicken. Let's be clear. I thought it was low rating of you, Kim, to go there with me when I did not, I never warranted that from you. But what you showed me, you never had any respect for me anyway, because you have ample enough time to DM me about if you had a question. See, the thing with me is I would never. I really want to know how much a washed up singer can convince you to go after people that you don't know, hence the situation you clearly in now. Let's talk about it. I never put a room out on AT2, and I will run a video if I have to of him saying so. He know what it was. The difference in corn is he beat his meat. What part don't y'all understand? And I ain't about to sit up here 4 or 5 more years and talk about the same ish. You bobblehead bank robber AT2, you've been fighting alongside of me for these last years. And every time your pockets dry up, get a job and stop starting shit with black women on this ninja net. You done already robbed one of them. How dare you? I would tell you cough up everything that I ever supported you with. But I know in the end, you're going to always lose because you're selfish, you're envious, and you could motherfucking never be on my level at any time. Let's be clear about that. Let's be clear. I don't get involved in none of y'all shit. Do I have an opinion? Abso-freaking-lutely, and I have a right to address it on my channel. But at no time did nobody get the chance to summon me for nothing, because I don't do it to you. You know why? I could give 4 fucks. And I wouldn't care if John Yates said this and that and the third. He has to deal with that. And let me say this. Whoever I forgive or rock with, AT2 and no goddamn body else on this internet is going to tell me how to get down. If I rock with you, I rock with you. I give everybody a chance. I don't roll with no set. And you never find me trying to pin people against each other. I'm not about that. We got some strong personalities on this internet, but I am smart enough to know that I ain't got to go kiss no butt to remain relevant for YouTube. And I always say this, when you've already had clout, you don't have to chase it. Let's be clear. I said what I said. I stand by what I said. I'm trying to get everything AT2 slip. And let me tell you something, boy. I got your alcoholic. You keep saying the same thing over and over. You have never met me in real life, in person. When I said you could never, boy, you could never. And that's the truth. I feel as though you want to be respected as an adult, act like one. Nobody owes you nothing on this internet. I stand by every fucking thing. You do not define, sir, let's be clear about something. You don't pay no Verizon bill, no StreamYard bill, and you and no motherfucking body else control when the judge go live up over here. Let's be clear about that. Huh? Let's be clear about that. Nobody, and I mean nobody, moves me to go live until I get good. Somebody, she be scheduling. Shut the fuck. You ain't support me no way. You support everybody else, but everybody ain't me, and you know that. You emulate every damn thing I do. Right now in the day, you done pay for some goddamn lessons off a freebie. Ain't that what you do? And you still can't motherfucking sing. How about that? It's a no for me, dog. In the words of Simon Cowell and everybody, okay? It's a no for me, sir. Try again, in my own opinion. And let me tell you this, you frumpy frappuccino. Let me tell you this, sir. If I come up with a name for you, you're not going to like it, okay? If I come up for a name for you. I told you. Don't go to war with me unless you can handle it. You don't get a pass to bring nobody that got nothing to do with your disrespectful lying ass, AT2. And let me tell you this, piggyback on that story. Kevin is my friend. If he believes in his ex-wife, so do I. These are good people. Wendy Williams is a victim of fraud, coercion, and abuse. And the fight is not over for her, and you know that. You know how passionate I was. However, the Chronicle speaks in them did the damn thing, didn't they? You could never, Mr. 60K. Let's be clear around here. See, what you showed me now, see, there's certain things I kept from you, my brother. Because I've foreseen this day. Go back to my videos, Kim. I've been predicting this. It's only a matter of time before we fall out. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me say that before. Some of the stories, I knew not to give it to you. And let me be clear about this. If I wanted to run a story, I was a part of the story. And my heart was making sure everybody got a piece of the story. A call was put into me and I put it out. I ain't no hater. Some people did a phenomenal job. But just like Kevin said, AT2 a little punk ass. And today, I must agree. He saw your bitch assness before I did. How dare you? I'm so glad of some things that you're not privy to, sir. I was trying to make sure that you eat. Yes, indeed. And anybody else. See, a person behind the scenes, that should tell you. They don't do a goddamn thing for clout. That's why I'll never rock with you again. Because you are shady drama queen. That's what you are. You got 60K subscribers, right? Riddle me this. Name one person that you reached out and brought up to your motherfucking level. Come on. I'm waiting. I am waiting. I'm waiting. Here's a quick Diddy update.
No, you goddamn lying. I just know you is goddamn lying. All right. Diddy dated Jane Doe's friend. But after they stopped dating, Jane Doe, messy, nasty ass, started messing with Diddy. And they go on trips to Turks and Caicos, to the Bahamas and all that stuff. That's a red flag. You are no good. You do not date your man, your friend's ex-man, man. What did y'all get? You don't do that. You are a red flag already. First bullet, red flag. All right. Boom. So Diddy introduced her to freak-offs, allegedly, right? She said, okay, I'll try a freak-off. You know, I want a little freak, you know? I think everybody might be down for one freak-off. All right? Then she said, they kept doing the freak-off. He wanted the freak-offs all the time, kind of like the Cassie situation. So he offered her, look, how much would you need to freak off? She said, give me 15. Give me 15. He said, I'm gonna give you 10. Boom, she took it. Well, everything ain't registered up here. He always said everything wasn't registered up here because your rent was $10,000. So if you just get $10,000 for the freak off, how you gonna pay your other bills? You should have said, no, we're doing 15, 18, 25, 32. Stay focused. All right, so he introduced her to the freak offs, allegedly. Then he introduced her to the drugs, allegedly. He said he forced her to do the drugs, basically create their own little porn, and then do freak offs with escorts named Dawn. He gonna have a field day with you in court. He gonna have a field day with you in court. Because he gonna say, what y'all created was only worth $10K a month. And then you out here selling your stuff, doing porn with escorts named Dawn. You finna go to jail. Not jail. You are finna go to court. That man's finna get you for pornography. He don't want his kid around that. All right, stay focused. We're getting off topic. So then she kept telling Diddy after, the first freak off, like, yo, I don't really want to do them like that. Like after the first couple, I don't want to do them. I'm feeling a little weird. So she says. He said, okay, cool. Because Diddy don't force nobody to freak off. He said, you want to freak off? No? Okay, I'll get somebody else. I'll pay somebody else to freak. So he said, if you don't want to freak off no more, I'm going to give you 3 months. I'm going to pay you for 3 more months so you can get yourself together because you probably ain't saved a quarter. And then you ain't going to do freak off no more. Right? So this is what leads up to her getting in front of that court. He cut you off, and now you said a man forced you to do drugs, forced you to have sex, and all this other stuff. No, baby, you signed up for a porn. Okay? And this is why that man hates you. This is why he hates you. No excuse.
All right, guys, I'm Judge Shady Court. I thought this drop was hilarious. The young lady is talking about Diddy, and all things are alleged. She might have pointed the 50 up over there. We don't know who the victim is. So look, don't start that the judge docks nobody over here, because I'm not into that kind of business. I do not condone doxing. However, if you got to take people legal, get their information and take it legal, I understand that. Let me say this in closing. 82, you can't show me anybody because you've always been in competition with everybody. Let's be clear. Because you're the only stranger on this internet that don't believe in yourself as you should, my brother. Because there's no way you should be sitting around here like your word is bond and your word is gold. See, everything ain't for everybody. You don't have enough experiences in life, sir, to compare to me. Absolutely not. And I've never came around you for a daggone thing, and you know that. I've always encouraged you. But let me tell you this. I meant every word I said. You are a hateful, envious, jealous, competitive demon. That's what you are. That has never lived life, inexperienced, and could never. That's who you are. Because you're the only one get up here and think you know people. And the minute they hit you with a title or throw something on you, you play that victim. Let me tell your ashy mouth ass something. Let me be clear, sir. It's up and stuck until the death of me with you. You understand that? Yes, it is, because you need to learn some damn manners up around on this ninja net, sir. Anybody can get up there and do what you do. You want to know something? Can I be really frank with you, AT2? I prefer the Gene Deals and the Art of Dialogues and all them because they really give it up without all the theatrics. I've been wanting to tell you that for the last 12 years. Yeah, I like them better. So see there, you really ain't everybody's favorite, sir. You in your own head. Who the is in competition with complete strangers? I've never asked you for nothing to teach me how to Dougie, to teach me how to do a motherfucking thing. Let's be clear. How that song pop up in my head? Teach me how to Dougie. Anyway, let me tell you something. You bald-headed wombat, you always sat there and felt the need to tell me what I should be doing in my courtroom, who I should be dealing with. Shut up, because I ain't never did it to you. It's up forever, sir. Brace yourself. Better yet, bend over. Kim, I'm not welcomed up over there. You felt the need to display in a video. People have been sending you emails and this and that, whatever you said. Okay. They've been giving you this and that. I'm the type of chick that if you want to know anything about me, you can always hop in my DM or my inbox. But I have never come to you off the disrespect, ma'am. You know, I just sat back just like everybody else and watched you. From the moment you burst on the scene, doing the demons and devils work for somebody you completely don't know. But that was your excuse, right? Have I ever once required you to get up here and talk about the amount you were promised and this? I never did none of that. And I think it's very disrespectful. And it lets me know. It lets me know how to play my game. See, you're right about one thing. I've been around here. And AT2 is nobody's boss upside other than his head. Because he's done absolutely not one thing, ma'am, with his life. But start shit all day, every day. Yep. 60K is a drop in the bucket. Because I told y'all, 30K of them are bought. Ain't that right, Mr. Social Blade? I didn't deserve to disrespect Kimmy from you. Then you got upset when I said I have my own channels. I would never make it make sense. Why would I go hop on somebody's panel that is invested in somebody that I'm at war with Then you sit there and say, I won't let you disrespect AT2 on it. Ma'am, you already biased. I will never drop down in your chat again. You'll never see me again. That's facts. See, I ain't no clout chaser. YouTube does not define my life. It absolutely doesn't. People are free to come as they go. If I got 8 in the chat, 4 in the chat, it's a good day. That means somebody heard what I had to say. And guess what? Most of those lives I do, I don't require a damn thing but genuine support at no motherfucking cost. So no, you and I are not the same. Y'all have a blessed day. I am Judge Shady Court, okay? I'm out.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Judge Shady Court gonna get a
so,
shout out.
Yo.
Happy New Year.
Chopper, what up?
Ray J in the building.
Like, I'm so dolo to where you never expect
Fair
me to
use
be down the street, so
commentary.
I'm just like, I can move through.
I gave out some good advice
Actually, watch this.
for the holiday.
No drinking, Judge Shady Court. Damn, okay.
Judge Shady gave out some free advice. I like the side of Ray J.
Everybody.
Fair use commentary. Cool, calm, and collected.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but keep going because they're all watching. The ones who said you couldn't do it, the ones who know you can do it, the ones that want to know what you're doing, and the ones that want to stop you from doing it.